Hey guys, so this video is going to be a two-topic video. We're going to talk about not to be a quinceañera and also talking about making sure that all your damas know the information before the party starts. Now let's talk about the quinceañera thing. Like you guys know what a bridezilla is. It's someone that's really bratty on their wedding day. And so the same thing applies this, but for quinces. I understand that day is really stressful, but you don't want to be that kind of person that, you know, you show your family or your friends that you're bratty. So, you know, if things go wrong, I know a lot of things happen like on wedding days and quinces and stuff like that. Something's, you know, out of nowhere, something happens, you know, something goes wrong. And when this happens, when there's some drama or, you know, something's out of place or something's wrong, just take a breather. I know it's easier said than done, but take a breather, think, and figure out how to do this without freaking out. It's very, you know, it's really, even though it does sound easy, it's really hard to understand. But, you know, just take a breather and figure out stuff. It also is good to make sure everything, like a checklist, to make sure everything's done a couple of days ahead of time. Make sure you have like someone in charge of decorations and have someone in charge of the tables and stuff. So you know what I'm saying? Have like little captains of like all the stuff like the hall and the limo. Make sure everyone has like a little part where they can help and make sure, you know, call people and make sure that everything's done so you wouldn't freak out. That's what I did. I made a list, make sure everything was good. You know, because the night of your quince, the night before your quince, you're gonna freak out. I remember I could not sleep for a thing because I was so excited, but I was so scared everything would go wrong, and little things went wrong. But like I said, I just took a breather, calmed down. You know, I did have an incident when I yelled at my limo driver because she was passing up the hall that we had my quince at. And I'm like, you just passed it. I'll try to be really nice. And I was like, you just passed it. She was like, no, I know where I'm going. And she's going past, like, really, really far. I'm like, you know, miss, you just passed it. And she's like, no, it's over here. And I'm like, and I got really mad. I'm like, lady, you just passed it. I know where it is. You just passed it. So she turned around. She didn't even apologize. And she parked, because where my hall was at, there's like a little hill, like a little, like, thing. So it's right here. The hall's right here. And you have to go through this, you know, the drive-through thing, the driveway to get, you know, right here. So she literally parked it right here, where the hall is right here, where the doors are at, right here, and she parked over here. So it made no sense. I'm like, is this the first day on the job or something? But I got really mad because this lady didn't listen. She wouldn't even let us close the window, you know, that window between the people and the limo and the driver. She didn't let us, you know, close it. It just got me really mad. But you can't be like that because you're showing your family, you're showing your friends that you're a really bratty person. And if you're, you know, if you're not a bratty person, you don't want everyone to know, to everyone think that you are. So like I said, take a breather and just think what can be done. You know, even if it seems like everything's going wrong and it won't, won't go your way. Just take a breather and just make a list, do this, and get things done. Because I promise you, if you just breathe and think about stuff, everything will go your way, I promise. Okay, so the second topic I wanted to talk about was before the couple of days before your quince, talk to your court. I've said to other people, I've said to my viewers that, you know, email me and stuff like that, when they talk to their court, what should they do? And I highly advise people to leave, to at least have like a couple months, because I know that you guys practice a couple months before the quinceañera, to, you know, to have like once a month meetings, like talk to them, tell them, you know, about the information they need, like shoes, tuxedos, you know, when the next dance practice, you know, just make sure you have communication with your court. Because if you guys don't talk to the people in your court, a lot of things will go wrong on the day of the quince. Like I'll use this story as an example. One of my damas did not ask me, because like the night before I told my damas to wear nude color stockings or pantyhose, and flats or like a small heel shoe. And nothing in the hair, just you could get your hair done, but no tiara, no any shiny things. Because, you know, I mean, not to sound bratty, like I said before, I wanted to be the only person with tiara. I didn't want anyone else to steal my thunder, you know. And so I made sure I was the only one with the tiara. Well, the next day, one of my damas came in with black stockings, hooker heels, and a little tiara on her head. And it got me really mad because, you know, she didn't come to me or in the other meetings that we had, or even though we had a dance rehearsal the night before, she did not tell me that she was going to wear this. She thought that she had the right to be, like, to stand out. But that's not how I viewed how I wanted my damas. I wanted my damas to look uniform. I mean, some people, if it's, like I said all the time in my videos, it's your quince, so you guys can do whatever you want. If you want your damas to look different, that's fine. You know, I have no problem with that. But for my quince, I wanted everyone to look uniformed. I want everyone to look alike. And she decided to, you know, totally not listen to what I said. And I yelled at her and I got really mad at her, and, you know, I almost fought with her, not a fist fight, but I was just yelling at her, telling her, you know, why did you do that? I told you to wear this certain stuff. And so if you're a dama, don't be that girl that goes against what the quinceañera said, you know. And also don't blow up on, you know, on your court and on your damas, but also make sure there's communication between those two people, because you do not want things to mess up on the day of the quince, because you'll just freak out. So like I said, good communication. And, you know, point of the story is don't be a brat, don't be a quinceanera-zilla. And please listen, if you're a dama, please listen to your quinceañera. And if you're the quinceañera, don't get mad. Just, like I said, breathe. So I'll see you guys later. Before I forget, I'm going to leave my new email for any questions that you guys have about quinceañeras and stuff. I'm going to leave the new email. My old email was helpmeawaikiki@gmail.com, but I'm not using that one anymore because it's really old and I got a lot of spam on there. So I'm going to use a different email. It's, I don't forget my own email. It's quincehearts@gmail.com. And I'm going to put the link in the information box. And I also put my Tumblr. I always answer all my questions, anonymous or not. You guys can leave any messages you want on my Tumblr and in my email. And if you guys have any comments or any topics you guys want me to talk about, leave it in the comments, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.